Directions say we go to Tucson, Arizona.
DJ Weekley Show, ready, set, go. DJ Weekley Show, fun for you and variety to choose, plus tons of facts that you could really use. Everything that you really want to see, music, stunts, and live realities, grooves and vids, and even slammies. Arnie, Joe, Ron, and host DJ Weekley. Sit back, let it within. DJ Weekley Show, sure to make your ass grin. Not your average show, but a whole new spin. Taking control, parents warn your kids. Don't try this at home for your viewing pleasure only. DJ Weekley Show on the set seat. And get comfy on the couch, this remote please. Grab your 40 or your Slurpee. It's time, DJ Weekley Show. Ready, set, go. DJ Weekley Show, it's that time. DJ Weekley Show, ready, set, go. DJ Weekley Show.
Oh yeah, we're back. Welcome back to the DJ Weekley Show, Tucson edition. Oh yeah, lots of Tucson fun and more. A little throwback black type jam. What's up, Roy, Daniel? Yeah, AZ hustling and a lot more fun. Plus some info on the progress of Save Our Community Media movement, where we're trying to get to stay on air. All right, yeah, and tons of Tucson fun. Tucson, where it's hotter than Tucson's. Oh yeah, good stuff. All right, it's not that bad though. My favorite part of Tucson is it's a big city, but it's got a small town feel due to the low light observance for the observatories. Neat. And Tucson is derived from the Odom Tucson, meaning base of the Black Hill or village of the Dark Spring, a reference to a nearby volcanic mountain. So that's pretty cool. That's where Tucson comes from. And so we could be Dark Springs, Arizona. Trippy. And the history of Tucson, Arizona begins thousands of years ago, but officially dates back to 1775. And since then, many different cultures have occupied the city. And that's awesome. Originally part of the state of Occidente, later becoming Sonora, after Mexico gained independence from Spain. Wow. So that's pretty trippy. And until 1846, thanks in part to the Mormon Battalion and the Battle of the Bulls, they helped build it. And then later, after the Civil War began, an Arizona militia under Lieutenant Colonel John Baylor conquered the southern New Mexico territory, including Tucson. Victorious Baylor proclaimed the existence of the Confederate Arizona Territory. Wow! And I'm a Yankee boy. Wowzer! It comprised of Tucson, Arizona Territory, which comprised of the Tucson Convention the previous year. So it was still New Mexico and Arizona combined at that point. And then eventually he was ousted and the territory was completed around 1863. And in 1867, the territorial capital was moved from Prescott to Tucson. And in 1885, the U of A was formed. Story time! Yeah! So when I moved here from Ohio, I was... it's a Tucson-related tale. So I was on I-10, and I have car problems, so I have to walk home. So I'm I figured I could cut through the desert and cut some time and get home quicker. And then, so as soon as I get into the desert, the sun drops. And I'm like, oh gosh, so I start picking up the pace. And then I'm brushing through these bushes and stuff, spiky, and then a rattlesnake. So I'm like, so I take off this way. And another rattlesnake. So I take off the other way. And then I'm I don't know where I'm at anymore. So I'm scrubbling through this desert as fast as I can. I finally make it to the road and I'm all shell-shocked. So I wait until the middle of the road and I didn't see a single car till I walked all the way home. Wow, that was my experience from Tucson with the low lights. And look at that. That brings us to Save Our Community Media. Tucson budget wants to cut and completely wipe out Access Tucson. And if that happens, no mo show. Oh, no. Rah-rah. So to show support, please go to accesstucson.org and sign the petition. And also on Facebook under Access Tucson, you could like the page and see all the wonderful things that Access Tucson does for the community.
Yeah, boy.
And I'm sure everybody will love to hear from you. So the more you talk, the better. And let's see, it's 30th anniversary, so that's exciting too. Shout outs! And that leads us to you. All right. Thanks for watching. And shout outs to the Holy Trinity. You, Access Tucson, Lisa, Eric, both Vickies, everybody here. Shout out to Kate for the hookup. The crew. Hi, guys. Tucson people, Ohio people, AZ people, Beth B. Loves Tucson, the people, and the amazing amount of talented local bands that we have here. And I agree. You rock, Beth. Annette L. rocks too. And she likes Tucson's downtown. Me too. And the art and food and the brewery, of course. Yeah. Annette is awesome. Yeah, Mr. Heads all the way. White chocolate ale. Shout outs to M. Smaltz, Emily T, Becky M, Caressa King, Tiffany T, Jesse T, happy birthday, James W, Dave I. Thanks, y'all. You rock so much. Just like this rainbow. I mean, just like this tornado bow. Oh, yeah. Oh, or even Bonado. And today in history, it's feast day for some Christians. And I'm a Christian, and I didn't know that. Oopsie. All right, 757. Paolo Orsini replaces his brother Pope Stephen II as Pope Paul I. 1200. German king grants bishop sovereign rights. Today in 1200. In 1564, William Shakespeare was baptized. 1607, first British to establish an American colony in Cape Henry, Virginia. And 1819, Oddfellows Lodge forms. 1907 celebrates its 300-year anniversary. 1926, Germany and Russia sign a peace treaty. 1954, nationwide test of Salk anti-polio vaccine begins. 1957, Jamestown's 350th anniversary. 1977, Studio 54 opens. 1986, Chernobyl, nuclear disaster. April 26, 1992, there was a riot on the streets. Tell me, where were you? Oh, I got to say it. That is from Sublime. And also, Growing Pains and Who's the Boss air final episode. Yep, that's it. And up next, throwback Tucson style rap from the homies Roy and D-Boy. Good times. Oh yeah, enjoy.
AZ hustler, AZ hustler, shit. AZ hustler, black type self-made niggas, boy, yeah, D-boy, black type niggas, yeah, real dog. AZ hustler, AZ hustler, AZ. Watch out, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't ready for this. Watch out, AZ hustler, AZ hustler. Oh, nigga, yeah, AZ hustler. But D-boy, check this out. Hey, nigga, I'm AZ hustler, straight on my feet. I'm looking at you in your eyes, I keep it discreet. I don't give a fuck about no streets. I'm trying to get my damn money, nigga, out on this beat. I could get my money off some weed, I could get my money off some cocaine, see. But every day I gotta get my Skrilla. I'm an AZ hustler, straight figures is what matters to me. I'm a black type B, I'm with my nigga Roy P. Up, can't you see? We hustling all night, we up in the clubs, we even tricking hoes, nigga, that's what's up. You can call straight pins, but really I'm a hustler. Thug, gangster, nigga, I don't really care. You ain't my bro, and I'm telling you right now, this is D-Boy, AZ hustle, Tucson, bitch. If you're stunting, you AZ hustling. If you're smoking, you AZ hustling. If you're selling, you AZ hustling. If you're pimping, you AZ hustling. If you see walking, you AZ hustling. If you be walking, you AZ hustling. Pimpin', AZ hustling. Pimpin', AZ hustling. Pimpin', AZ hustling. Pimpin', you simpin', nigga, I'm stuffin' niggas off the ground, cause they always on their mouth. And these niggas don't know that we really from the south. Hit 'em running his mouth. Shut them up, we grab the tools and open them up. Nigga dissect sluts, nigga better get right. Sip a little Sprite when they lean, cause I lean them a little past half light. Nigga, that's 2 o'clock, nigga put them on 6. Bends over like a bitch, hit them up, magnet, extend the shit. I don't need to play no games. Roy P, got a kid, don't need no dame. Let y'all niggas know we not hoes. AZ hustling, AZ pimpin'. Niggas will scuff ya like a shoe when the club in the club. Niggas wanna step on them, show no love, show no love. If you're stuntin', you AZ hustling. If you're smoking, you AZ hustling. If you're selling, you AZ hustling. If you're pimpin', you AZ hustling. If you see walking, you AZ hustling. If you be walking, you AZ hustling. Pimpin', pimpin', AZ hustling. Pimpin', pimpin', AZ hustling.
I'm an AZ hustler, but I'm a Texas hustler too. Nigga, do you think I'm a fool? Nah, I'm cool. I'm rolling with the tool. I'm from that Lone Star State, nigga, that's cool fool. I'm from UGK State, from Slim Thug State, nigga, that's me. I'll bet you would say what I say right now. I'm an AZ hustler till I die. I'm down. I got black type with me,
Roy P, YG, Cedric, and Shorty, yeah, we hold it down. Arizona blood with the Texas Steez. We cowboy boys, nigga, we blow them trees.
Oh yeah! All right, we're back. All mics up.
boy.
AZ hustling, AZ hustling, AZ hustling.
Gangsta, gangsta, read all about it.
Greetings from Tucson. All right, welcome back.
Yeah, boy.
All right, we got Louis G like always.
Like always in the house, man.
What's up, Louis?
Just loving freedom. Thank God.
He said love and freedom.
Trying to stay out of trouble. Thank God. Kicking in with the homies. Thank God.
Word.
Stay healthy, people.
Yeah.
Come on, let's do this.
Tucson.
Yeah.
All right, we got Gerald Smith.
I'm
One
back.
and only.
The one and only can't be duplicated, you know.
This is true. How you been?
Yeah, man, it's working. You know how it goes.
Working.
You know,
Working.
Making that money.
Wonderful converges.
It all converges that way and makes money.
Yeah, we just like bind together.
All right, so what's your favorite part about Tucson?
Favorite part about Tucson is living here all my life.
Native Tucsonian.
Straight up Tucson. I love the U of A. Bang bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's A for University of Arizona Wildcats.
He said, wow.
Bear down, Wildcats.
We didn't do it this year, but man, next year we're gonna get down.
Right.
All of our programs are strong, whether they have a bad season or not. So, in that case, my father graduated from the U of A with some history.
What's up, Mr. Gomez?
Yes, sir. My grandfather, I guess, brought us to Tucson. This is where the place to be.
Neat. I love history.
Julio Gomez. That's my
Yeah.
dude, man.
Julio Gomez, wish you the best, man.
And other than that, you know, it's small. You know everybody, and it's
Yeah.
everybody comes together. We can make things happen. You know, it's just like it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I feel we do need to grow bigger. We need to get some amusement, some places for the teens to
Speaking
stay
of
out
that-
of trouble, please.
Right here, the Sonoran Desert Museum. Have you been there?
No.
This is it right here.
I've been there a long time ago.
Yeah, actually, I have. You know, kids go to the field trips to those all the time, and that's a great place for some education.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Yeah, it's got a 98-acre zoo, aquarium, botanical garden, natural history museum, publisher, art gallery. It was founded in 1952, and it's located at 2021 North Kinney Road. If you guys want to go to it.
It's way the hell out there.
Yeah.
Support it. There's a
And
lot
there-
of wildlife, awesome stuff. You can
Exactly,
see
right
up close
here.
and personal.
Wildlife. Saguaro National Park, home to the nation's largest cacti, the giant saguaro. Everybody calls it saguaro when you hear them on like Fox News and stuff, or like regular
Only in
CNN.
Tucson.
Exactly. We have the Sonoran National Park, Saguaro National Park. This is Colossal Cave. Remember we were talking about it? It's not actually in Tucson. It's in Vail, but it's only 22 miles away.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
They actually had bats in that cave one time.
Yeah, it smells like guano. That's what they said the video's missing. And it's 3.5 miles of mapped passageways.
Yeah, how awesome that is. I would live in one of those caves.
You could walk through it. It's 3.5 miles. You get to take tours and stuff. And
They didn't let us do no tours last
it was
time I went.
discovered by Solomon Lick in 1879.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
And that's cool because I'm from Licking County. What's up, Ohio? Licking County.
That's a caveman mansion right there.
It is, totally.
Why you in my cave?
Who's been here? Reed Park Zoo?
Park, yeah.
I know I have.
Reed Park.
Yep.
The zoo.
It's awesome.
Oh,
There's
yeah, love it.
over 500 animals there.
Especially the monkeys. Ooh, ooh.
My favorite part,
That's
too.
my boy, Lou.
It was founded in 1967. 17-acre city-owned and operated nonprofit zoo in Tucson. And it was unofficially opened in 1965 by Gene Reed, and he was the Parks and Recreations Director at the time. So that's how it came to be.
Yeah, you wouldn't think you could see that in the desert.
But this
you
stuff,
can see that
right?
in the desert.
And this stuff's all about you guys right here.
Yeah.
Because you guys are the fly boys. You know, you love the F-16s, you love Blue Angels.
Yeah.
This one's the Titan Missile Museum.
Yeah.
Google ICBM. You'll find out what it means.
ICBM.
And you could go into this decommissioned missile site. It's at 1580 West Duval Mine Road in Green Valley. So it's close to Tucson. They have simulated countdowns. You gotta go check out the bombs down in the ground. They used to protect America.
Oh, shout out.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is really your guys' stuff right here.
Yep.
Pima Air and Space Museum.
Oh, yeah.
Love the airplanes.
Oh, yeah.
Love the airplanes.
I used to tell my mom I was going to be a F-16 pilot.
Oh, yeah.
Then
That's awesome.
300 pounds later and 24 vision later, so didn't work out.
Exactly, man. I love the F-14s. I love the F-22s. F-818s.
And my dad wanted me to join, but I got too much of a temper, so sorry, Dave's mother. I would have joined you, but you don't want this temper.
You come down and you see the A-10s.
It's amazing.
I grew up on base, so.
Warthogs.
6000 East Valencia Road. And my favorite, Old Tucson. Save the best for last. Old Tucson is a great place to come check out if you're in Tucson. It's a Movio studio and theme park just west of Tucson near the Tucson Mountains, or Tucson Mountain, and close to the western portion of the Swirl National Park.
Tucson.
And
I have
plus it
never
hosts
been
Nightfall.
Look at them. Those are all shows you can watch there.
Yep.
It's pretty awesome. You know, you don't see that too many places. It's like the OK Corral.
It's true. And here's a list of all the movies filmed at Old Tucson. And over here are all the movies filmed in Tucson, not just Old Tucson.
Those are the old ones. What about the Transformers?
Exactly.
Transformers
That's what I'm
filmed
talking
here?
about. Yep. Transformers: The Revenge of the Fallen was filmed here. 1976, Outlaw Josie Wells. 1981, Cannonball Run. 1986, Three Amigos. 1990, Young Guns 2. 1993, Tombstone.
That's
All those movies kick
Wow.
butt.
Tombstone.
And TV shows, Gunsmoke, yeah, Bonanza, High Chaparral, filmed in Tucson, Transformers, Can't Buy Me Love, Major League,
Remember that
Revenge
one.
of the Nerds, Terminal Velocity, and more to come, I hope.
Actually, you know, you forgot one, actually, DJ.
What's that?
There was one called The Wraith that came out around by
Yeah.
like 1980-something.
It was in the list.
Yeah, it was? Okay.
Yep.
I missed it, my
Oh,
bad.
and a special mention to Yuma, Pierre. You didn't make it, but this was a special one just for you, where they filmed some of Star Wars 4, New Hope, and Star Wars 6, Return of the Jedi in Yuma. I just found that out recently. How about y'all?
Wow.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I've never seen a Star Wars movie in my life.
Every day on the Daily Weekly Show.
I know, it's a shock. I've never seen a Star Wars movie in my life, I know.
Crazy. Calling callers, what's your favorite part about Tucson? And I didn't get your favorite part about Tucson.
Let's see. Growing up on base and causing straight hell.
All right. That's
But
the Tucson way.
well, technically, you know, it wasn't like straight hell as in, you know, I was getting taken by the cops. It's, you know, just everybody knew me.
Thank
so.
God.
Yeah, thank God, because my mom got to me before the cops did.
That's good. Thanks, Mom.
I got bit by a spider. I promise you, Tucson. It's not abuse. I promise. I got bit by a spider.
That's what it was.
We did a poll on Facebook for the favorite things about Tucson, and the show made the top, so that's pretty awesome. Along with places like 4th Avenue. 4th Avenue has a similar feel to the 90s Mill Avenue,
Look at that sky.
which rocked. Yeah, this is a little home helicopter like you have. And the one thing that I thought everybody would say that they would love the most about Tucson is EG's, home of EG's.
What?
EG's.
Nobody has that but Tucson.
Come on, man. Watermelon? You gotta love that watermelon.
Pina colada and strawberry. That's the best one.
That's the combination, right?
It's like the missile pops from like way back in the day.
Yes, yes. The bullets.
Oh
The
yeah.
bullets.
And they also have fizzes, which is like a Slurpee and a soda pop mixed together. Awesome.
TG, if you like tea.
Or if you want to take like the pina colada EG and take like the scotch with it, like a rum.
Yeah, nice.
That's for them.
And,
Don't drink, but it's
also Rob Dogs and Sonoran Dogs, so that's cool. And happy birthday to Renee E, Evan, my little cousin,
There you go.
and
Happy
Annalise S.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And early birthday wishes to Zaya.
Yeah, happy birthday to you also.
Yeah, happy birthday. May all your wishes come true. All right, and let's go to some shout outs.
Shout outs for me?
Yeah.
So, I got a lot of shout outs.
All right, let's go.
All right, we got a shout out first to my grandfather again, Julio. Man, stay strong. We got this. My dad. Thank you, Dad. Louis Gomez. Got a shout out to my mom, Karina Gomez. Shout out to my brother Luke Gomez. My shout out to my sister-in-law that's pregnant with my next guy, kid. Boy, he's gonna be a godson.
Cool.
Yeah. Shout out. Excited. Love you, Naima. Luke. Oh man.
Luke's the man.
Thanks for helping us out on the show, man. We got to do this again. Also, gotta say shout out to my son, Louis. Missed him on this show, and hope to see him next time.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Great.
Larissa. I haven't seen her in a long time. Still want to. Can't wait to talk to you. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to Mimi, my JoJo. Shout out to Duarte. Hit me up.
Juan
Still waiting
Duarte.
for you.
Yeah, right here, Duarte.
God, man.
Ow, now.
Man.
Ow,
Remember
now.
Welcome to Tucson Family Guy? Everybody needs to start punching each other in the balls right now.
Duarte.
Remember?
Nah, don't be nut checking nobody right
Shut
now.
That's what they totally dogged out Tucson. I thought it was funny though.
I didn't see that episode.
Hey, let's get some shout outs for
Okay,
you, buddy.
shout out to Elizabeth, if you're watching. This is for you, Mimi. To my mom, to my family. I can name y'all off one by one, but 916 stand up, 828 stand up. Y'all know what it is. Love y'all. And to Tucson, 520 stand up. Y'all know what this is.
All right, and you know what? You know you're in Arizona when you can bake cookies on a cookie sheet on your dashboard at lunch, and you no longer associate bridges or rivers, or bridges with rivers or water. So we just have bridges here. And
Also, one day is 90, the next day is 60. What is up with that?
Hey, you
Hey,
might be a
Bob.
redneck,
It's raining in your front yard, but not in your backyard.
but you might be a redneck.
and seatbelts become branding irons.
Yeah.
The temperature drops below 95 and we all start feeling chilly. And then in the summer we get hot water from both taps.
Which is true. This is true.
And sometimes you break a sweat at 7:30 a.m. before work.
True.
Yeah. Depending on what that sweat is.
And guess what? Some famous people born or that lived here. Gerardo Rivera went to U of A. Don Knotts lived here for a while. Born in Tucson, I Dream of Jeannie, Barbara Eden. Yeah. Linda Ronstadt, Gary Shandling. And Club Congress. After a string of bank robberies, John Dillinger came to Tucson to lay low. A fire started in the basement of Club Congress, so they evacuated, and a couple of firemen recognized Dillinger, and he was captured later hiding in somebody's house. And when they caught him, he was like, "Well, I'll be damned." And we still celebrate that. It's called the third weekend in January. It's called Dillinger Days.
Dillinger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's some good stuff. Shout out to Zaya. I wish you the best. The family, everybody in Tucson. Yeah.
See you. I see you in here. Right here.
Hey, what you weigh?
What you weigh?
Which way? That away.
That away.
Give it to us. Give it to us. Shout outs, grandparents. Love you.
truly saved me from all the things